Well, hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Essentials.TF. We're going to be covering our NA monthly, even though tonight we have a large cast of EU players. Tonight, I am Ro, here with samiface, and on our camera crew is Console, the camera guy. Sammy, you have a stock in one of these teams, right? Is that true?
That's correct. I actually played on Blue Team, which is team all of them stars have a reason, yesterday, but obviously I can't make it today, so I'm being replaced by bot mode of the US of A, I believe. And then they're going to be playing against Red Team, which is EU Gimmicks Reloaded, also half European. So there's a lot of European blood in the server right now.
Yeah, no, I was very confused. I really thought we were doing an EU cast here after seeing some of these names here, but I mean that's just the pleasure of actually recognizing an EU name like Martin and Potato. Potato's European, right?
Yeah, Potato is Danish, and also Ems and Ale
Oh yeah,
of
yeah,
Seven
yeah. No, I
fame.
saw AMs earlier. That's right. That's like the biggest clue right there is seeing AMs in the server. Oh yeah, it's definitely EU. But no, this is for the NA Monthly Cup, and today's the final day, right? This is the winding down the tournament.
Yeah, it's best of ones, so it's fly or die time for these guys.
Yeah, it's gonna be intense between the blue team and the red team. I know you said it. EU Gimmicks is red. I know that much, but I've already forgotten the name of the blue team because it's really long. All of them
Yeah,
stars have a reason.
it is a Lil Peep lyric. These guys really enjoy the music of Lil Peep, so they went with that.
Yeah, it's a good mascot to have, I suppose. I mean, Little Peep, great team mascot. Anyway, so we have all 12 in the server. They're bickering about starting or not. I heard already up, and I see it in the chat. So we should be going live with our first mid here shortly. Sammy, I know it's kind of hard to ask for an unbiased opinion, but what do you think is going to happen here?
I think Blue Team is pretty strong, especially, you can't really replace me, but I think bot mode will give it his all, and we'll see what he can do with it. These guys are pretty comfortable on Snakewater. I think they played about 4 maps of Snakewater yesterday, so that's probably why we ended up on this map again. But as we get to mid, we're seeing a lot of high ground being taken by EU Gimmicks, but they're going to get bombed pretty much immediately by starz. And, ooh, 2 soldiers going down.
Yeah,
Let's see here.
Picking up Fenrir, the medic. Ams is still in the fray, getting some extra damage on the Martin. Just needs to finish it off with one last rocket, does connect it, and a little bit of help from Potato and Mr. Muffins will clean up that mid, and they keep Pixelize alive, so this is looking really good for all them stars have a reason. Winky face, cat face. Winky cat face. That's a winky cat face, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Winky Cat Face. It seems like it.
Yeah.
Got this.
So they're going to be easily taking control of that mid, and with this Uber, they're going to be pushing the last very shortly.
Yeah, if I know this team, I think they're gonna roll it right through because they know they have Uber, and they're not gonna want to take any chances to let these guys set up at all. So it looks like they're positioning for a lower push with Ale, and it looks like they're gonna push right on into last. The high bomb coming in onto the gun, and the gun's gonna go down. And the Uber is really strong. It looks like they're gonna take out Cider. And yeah, got all these players sectioned off, and they're just picking them off one by one. There's only 2 scouts left. For some reason, they're scared. Oh, they're pushing back in. So we're going to try and see them stick off the point and see if they can get some frags here and get some point cap time.
Yeah, Martin, though, still keeping a presence here. Didn't go down. He was hiding inside of spawn that whole time. Managed to pick off Muffins as he was escaping. And Classy going to get into a little 1v2 down below. Picks off Pixelize. So he won't be an issue here. Big Uber advantage coming their way. And now we'll see how the EU Gimmicks Reloaded will be pushing their way out here. We do see Ale doesn't have any traps up, but they still have that sniper in bot mode. Working with not actually that terrible of a ping disadvantage, only about 80 ping or so, which is very cozy.
Yeah, and ping on sniper is probably the least affected class. You can still hit some pretty great shots on 200 ping, Yeah. But it looks like these guys are doing a kitchen push. They're gonna walk right into middle. There is a soldier behind them they might not be aware of, but in the meantime they're gonna shove all the stars right out, and Ale is gonna be peeking out of kitchen trying to see if he can get some stuff on them. Ooh, and they retake mid, and they're gonna shove him out. Oh, the soldier bombs out of window. Let's see if we can get on the med down. Am's got a great frag there. Looks like he's gonna try and survive this. They're gonna take back second point. It was a great play from Ams there.
Yeah, no, he stayed alive that whole time, started some cap time there. Martindale doing a really good job there of piping things up here at the bridge. Little follow-up from Diggy B is going to be able to pick off Pixelize. Nothing doing there. So now, with a lot of weak players, it looks like it's up to Classy. Going to take out bot mode with ease. And is now working his way over to Ams, who's still alive. Going to take 2 shots and clean that up with the help of Bomb Voyage. No idea who that is. But hey, these scouts are holding it down for the team.
Yeah, and I mean, both medics went down there. It was unfortunate, the late kill onto Pixelized. It crippled them a little bit, but they're going to try and hold their ground on second anyway. And it looks like not a lot going on. I think each team is just going to try and see if they can get a cheeky pick and possibly walk into lobby, maybe. They're thinking about.
They're kind of poking and prodding. They actually managed to pick off the sniper Bon Voyage. And that's going to definitely open the door.
Ooh.
Ams also picking up Diggy B with a little bit of knockback there, taking control of this entire left side for them. They're working their way over to the point here. Ams trying to take that shot, doesn't connect it, and bot mode gets the mid-air snipe, and that's going to be a clean house for this last push. Only losing Potato during that entire exchange. So really strong force coming out from all them stars have a reason.
Yeah, I think they're going full tryhard mode. Potato, actually, Scout main, was playing Medic yesterday, but he's now playing Scout, and bot mode on Sniper is just insane. Like, even on EU ping, he's a god, so this should be a really interesting match.
Yeah, and going into this next mid, we see, once again, Ali a little bit slower than usual. Not to his credit as a demo jumper. Martin going to be getting there early, trying to section off some area over here for his team, but bot mode, who's sitting inside of their own enemy kitchen, going to be doing a little bit of work over here, pulling some players in. An aggressive bomb from Cider is going to be met with opposition by Evil Mr. Muffins, and he completely denies it, and the rest of the team are starting to back out, but Ams, from behind, is cutting off their escape route, finally gets taken down by Bomb Voyage, and the rest of the crew are backing out. They're going to survive for only a moment as bot mode comes through the window, takes down Bomb Voyage, and even gets ready to start the next cap, as Ali holds down this forward lobby from the Chiefs.
Yeah, Ally No Fear likes to jump right in there and just get in people's faces, and I think it's something that we're not particularly used to in North America, but I think European players are pretty used to that style of play.
Yeah, they have a lot of credit due to some of the best demo men to grace the EU scene. Very legendary bombers and Cadis and Numlocked. So the bloodline is strong in the EU.
Sure is, and it looks like they're gonna walk in and take lobby here. Now both teams have Uber, and they both know it, so we're gonna see it. Really interesting to me where they're gonna push through. They went through lower last time, it worked out pretty well, but then their left shutter push didn't go quite as well, so it looks like they're gonna push left, or this is not normal. Yeah, they're backing off of that. They realize that they're taking too much spam, they're not gonna be able to push through that.
Yeah, Am tried to make his way through, but Ale, meanwhile, holding down the drop down. We're going to get 2 pipes on the Cider, who is just a little overcommitted to getting that spam damage out. And now it looks like the rest of these players are getting a little bit caught out here, not really getting any support from their team, so they're able to just pick off Diggy B and force some rotation from Bomb Voyage, who's now switched back to Scout. And there's the shot from bot mode, taking down Martin. That's going to make it very easy to get this cap. They pick up Classy, go over extensions a little bit. The Uber gets popped off here from Fenrir. They're working their way around the point, trying to keep the players alive, but you know, they're just kind of kiting this. Very nicely done. All them stars not going to be able to hold on much longer though, because now they're getting crumbled by the opposition, and finally it's just the medic alive. No hard blue plays here. It's going to be an easy cap from Ale and Mr. Muffins.
Yeah, it was a really interesting push there. Obviously, they got a little spooked at the beginning, but they were able to create some space for bot mode and just let him go to town. So he was given tons of clearance to just shoot at whatever he wanted on that point, and that was great for them. That they weren't able to pop the Uber sooner, which is unfortunate, because that meant that they had some problems near the end, but of course, Mr. Muffins and Ale pound, so they were able to wipe that up.
Yeah, worked out really well for them. Going into this next mid, we'll see if they can keep the pressure on. Potato playing very careful here. Spots out Diggy B, who's going to get some pressure onto Ali. Ali going to be backing up, and Cider going to clean that up very nicely, tossing it off. But 2 soldiers for a demo is kind of a weak trade. And bot mode single-handedly takes down Martin and Fenrir. So, I mean, that just speaks roves of evidence to why this team is doing so much better right now.
Yeah, it's an absolute, like, DM battle when it comes down to that mid. Like, just pure DM all the way through. And these are, I mean, obviously some of these guys are Premiership players. 3 of the guys on this team are Premiership players, and they're accompanied by some incredibly high-level North American players as well. So we expect to see some really high quality DM from them, even though it's 4 o'clock in the morning.
That is also very, very challenging if you're on the eastern side of Europe. But they're toughing it out, and see how things come into play here as they're pushing their way in through the shutter. Gonna immediately scatter those stickies guarding the shutter, making their way to the point. Mr. Muffins clears the shot, takes a little bit of a rocket there, but it's going to be beating up with the rest of the team. And they're just going to finish up this cap so close, and finally Diggy, the only person on the point, is going to go down almost instantly. No other support to defend the point there, with everyone hiding in spawn.
Yeah, and we're starting to see the snowball effect happen, which is really just that, like, once you've rolled through mid and taken second for free, you can usually just stroll on into last, and they're so scared they can't really put up much of a fight because they don't have any Uber. They're not even putting any off classes up, like, they're just letting them walk in, which is really surprising. Like, you would expect to see a lot more, like, attempt at that, but I think it's just happening too quickly that they're not able to get in on it. I don't know. But, back on this mid, and it looks like, once again, they're just winning these little DM battles on the side of all of them starz, and they're not like, EU Gimmicks does not want to leave. They want to stay in and fight, but it looks like only the medic's going to survive, and he's going to make a run for it. No one's really close enough to chase, but Evil Mr. Muffin's still going to try his best, and he gets the medic in cheese. That's unfortunate for Fenrir.
And Ale, who's talking up a big game, talking up the smack talk, even calling it out that, hey, we're chasing your med, and poor Fenrir gets caught by Mr. Muffins at the end of his life. So now this huge Uber ad and a little bit of the mind games coming out from Ale with the BM. Hopefully, we can see some recuperation from the rest of the EU Gimmicks, and hopefully they'll pull something out here. Because they've got the options with the heavy, the sentry. If Cider can keep his head on over by the drop down, I mean, this could work out for them defense-wise.
They're going to push right through from under, but this time they do have the off classes. They've got the gun and they've got the heavy, and they're just going to shove that Uber right back in their faces. They got to pick on Evil Mr. Muffins, which is a pretty heavy carry scout, and they're just going to start picking them off one by one. This is going great, except bot mode is still in drop down, which he's just taking his pick of whoever he wants here, and that is really unfortunate. They really could have done something there, but bot mode is just in their face. Cider tries to make a bomb, but bot mode's on the point, and is he gonna get the kill? Oh, bot! That was a whole lot of fun, wasn't it?
And then
Ale
Ale
gets the
comes to the point.
Wow.
Wow, just
It's a great one
back
by one
and
feed
forth.
there.
Yeah. Bot mode switched to sniper at the beginning of that mid. I don't know if he died during that mid, but he was playing sniper, and he was able to get one of the first picks of that last mid, and looks like he's keeping to it. You know, bottom of the scoreboard, he's having a good time when he can just play one soldier down for his team, and still no troubles for them.
Yeah, I mean, they're doing a really good job of getting in their faces and giving him tons of room, so bot mode has plenty of space. Like, I've not seen anyone really get in his face until he's the last one alive.
There it is, fast and furious is Diggy B, gonna get 2 clean rockets to finish it up. Pick down Pixelize. Cider falling close behind, doesn't get much more. M's also gonna be doing a little bit of work here with the help of Evil Mr. Muffins. Follow up coming in onto Martin. Martin can't survive, but he does pipe it and manages to probably sneak his way out. He's got a lot of help to work with, though. Gonna be trying to decide which way to navigate past this bot mode, and decides to go head-to-head against Potato. Pipes him down, and Ali will finally be able to finish that onslaught. But 3 kills in the way of Martin. Very nicely done.
Yeah, bot mode, it looks like, is getting a little cheeky here in lower grass area, and he's picks off Classy. Just no one like I said, no one getting in his face, no one trying to shut him down. He's just got free reign to do whatever he wants.
Yeah, and they're trying to work with Bon Voyage, the counter sniper, but this angle is just very tricky. It's the weirdest crack between the fence and the log train, and Ali's going to try and work his way out, but Bon Voyage has managed to walk away. He does finally move back to the grass, keeping his eyes on the yard, but he's working between Cheese, and Potato's going to be pressuring him right now, but there it is, Diggy B with great bomb, taking down Ali as well as bot mode. Muffins will grab Classy and pistol down with a little help of Potato. Take on Digby, and now with no sniper to worry about, they've got to just push into a demo and a soldier, and both scouts are feeling comfortable enough to take that.
Yeah, Amps tried a bit of a bomb there, but it didn't really work out for him, so now they're going to try to retake this just with 2 scouts, and I think they're hoping they can do it on DM alone. But it looks like they are. Ooh, nice pick from Pixelize there. And they do manage to pop off the Uber. I'm Potato's gonna try and make it out with his medic here, and it looks like he's gonna be able to get out alive. So
Great screen.
they have 100%. Ooh, crits now. Popping off onto Ale, and ooh, is he gonna be able? He gets one. Oh, Potato gets one. These stickies haven't really done anything for them.
And Classy dive bombs for Ali and trades his life for it. I mean, that was poor Ali. Didn't really connect with anything there.
Yeah, as much as you can possibly fail a crits, he managed to fail a crits.
Exactly right. So now we're seeing counter aggression. They don't have any Uber to fear with, but they have to worry about, you know, the building rate of Kritzkrieg. It is gonna come first before their own Uber, but they're gonna have to try and put as much pressure as possible through this kitchen. Not a lot of soldiers to worry about because they know there's just bot mode on sniper. If they bully the way in and keep the pressure on, like you say, there's not much he can do here, and they're going to be able to get a lot of control here, working the angles as best as they can. And bot mode's retreating, and now a follow bomb from Diggy B is going to get him killed. A little bit over aggressive with no support from the team, and now they're all. Where'd the team go? The medic's all the way at the lower lobby. What?
Oh yeah, he decided to cheese it ages ago. And left some players in to feed, and they're gonna lose Martin to a really good sticky. Now here's the crits version 2. Is he gonna be able to? No, they pop off the Uber, and it looks like Potato's trying for a bit of a back cap, but he decides not to. Is he gonna engage? What's the plan here, Potato? Running back into lobby to try and pick a spawner. And it looks like he's fighting a 1v1 Classy, but he's gonna get shut down by the other teammates. That was a very interesting decision by Potato there. He's behind the Uber, he's trying to do a back cap, realizes there's not much he can get, and I guess he threw caution to the wind and thought he could pick off the spawner.
Botmo grabs a nice pick onto Cider, but Ale overcommitted to the front of Saw. It's going to get taken down by Martin, so with no demo to worry about, they could start working their way in. They do pick up Ams with a trade on Diggy. Mr. Muffin's still in the fight, though, going to be working around the shack. Sees a Martin not paying attention, but knows better than to confront him because there's still a scout getting healed up, protecting him at all times. And there's the shot from bot mode between the legs of all the enemy fighters. Martin going to be grabbing 2 nice little picks, and bot mode hits his second headshot of this mid. He comes in head to head and knifes him, and that's going to be the end of Martin, round 2.
He's been getting some great melee frags, bot mode.
Yeah, bot mode has more kills with a knife than I think either of the soldiers have on poor you Gimmicks, sitting at the bottom of the scoreboard right now.
Diggy B's got
Diggy is actually in a great spot right here.
Yeah, it looks like he's gonna shoot off and try to take the medic down, but he's...
Yes!
Ooh! That's a drop. That was a very well done job by Diggy B.
I take it back. Yeah.
You take what back?
You know, the more knife kills than soldier kills. But finally, Diggy B redeems himself with that nice little medic pick. But Ham's going to town right now. Doing a lot of work here in the last point. Gonna take one more life before cratering. And that's gonna open up the door for an easy push with just heals.
No, looks like they're trying to push in anyway, and it looks like they're doing quite well. Ale's staying alive with almost no health, but the respawns come in and they know there's nothing they can do. Ale's gonna be a late death there, but Pixela is getting, for some reason, trying to get in, and their medic is down again. So I think what's happening now is everyone's gonna try to regroup and try to stay alive, hopefully, and see if they can hold on to the second point. Classy, it looks like coming down through Africa, is going to be trying to do something cheeky on the back end here. Let's see what he has in mind. Probably.
Very close attempt on Fenrir's life. Fenrir will survive. And now, bot mode with that shot is going to be calling it out. Bot mode is not aware of Classy, who's about to get that sniper in the window. Misses the shot! It gets taken down! Knocked out of the window. That's embarrassing, Classy, but he's gonna come back in. He's gonna try it. Round 2. Bombo drops down. He's got the knife out. He's just gonna run straight to the point here. He surfs the rocket and knife Cider. Follow up on the Fenrir. Won't be able to get that life. And all these weak players, Fenrir's got to heal them up as quickly as possible, but the opposition has evil Mr. Muffins on the soldier. Takes down 2 before trading with Diggy. And now Ali gets taken down by Martin. So now, no demo, no players alive whatsoever. Ali on spy there. Kind of a...
Yeah. He
kind
was
of a poor decision.
Trying for a back cap, I think, and the sniper Botmo jumped on the point to try and block it, just was not successful.
We're seeing TF2 in true form here with all these great plays. Potato winning a 1v2 here. Gonna be following it up with Ali now on scout, and Am's gonna be playing that demo role for their team. Gonna be cleaning it up. Potato with his second pistol kill and is starting to work with the rest of the team through this saw. It's just Diggy B playing in the cheese. Gonna have to protect his med here, but Fenrir is gonna get cut off as Ali tries to aggress. A little bit too much damage though. He's gonna have to back off there, and Fenrir will survive, thankfully. But with 70% just Uber on the side of Pixelize, we're looking really good for all them stars have a reason to take this one down.
Yeah, and it looks like we're off of the crits now, is that correct? Yeah, we're back on the regular medigun, so they're going to be using an Uber into last here, thankfully. He gets the Uber, pops in immediately. They're still at 70%, so there's nothing they can do to stop this Uber from coming through. Ali's taking all the points, 6 off the point, but doesn't matter. They just bomb in and clean him right up, and that was, ooh, almost a wipe from all them stars. Pixelize trying to go for late death instead of running away. He's just gonna...
He's trying to pull the shade, but it doesn't work out.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. He actually had a good chance of getting out there, but possibly he didn't know that from where he was sitting. It probably looked like he was getting flanked hard, so... Yeah. Late death for the mech there on all of them stars. They're going to be back on mid, and then they'll be back to building that Uber up again.
So now we're working our way in through lower, kitchen even. Martin making the way first and foremost, finally being met up with the rest of the team, but Ali and Evil Mr. Muffins are making a play here and saw Mr. Muffins will go down, but Ali is still behind, and he's going to be attempting for that back cap. He's calling for his team. He's screaming right now. Get in there right now, Ams. Jump him. And he does do that. Get some stickies onto the point here, but no one's blocking it. It's going to get capped. Oh! That's not the play, and Ams did get taken down there, so that's very good. But now Ali's behind. He's going to be coming in, and will they be ready for him? Hopefully. No, he just walks onto the point and starts the cap. And he's going to get sandwiched here. Very easily taken care of here. Works his way around the awning, jumps around and escapes through Saw. No, finally gets taken down. But bot mode on the sniper does pick off Cider. He's right on top of the medic!
Interesting. I think he forgot he wasn't playing soldier there for a second and went for the bomb, you know what I'm saying?
Thought he had a rocket launcher out, but it was a kukri.
That is just unfortunate for bot mode. And it looks like this is really good for EU Gimmicks. This is, I think, the first time that they've been able to get onto all of them stars territory. And they're feeling pretty good right now. They're taking advantage of some of those stakes being made on their side and trying to see what that kind of ground they can gain here.
Yeah, a lot of ground being offered with this poor team composition with Ams on demo and Ali now on soldier. That's a little bit more reasonable. But we'll see how it unfolds. Mr. Muffins getting to the front lines here. He's meeting up with Diggy, while the rest of this push coming in from the Uber is able to take down Ams, the demo man. So no stickies to worry about. He's got stickies all over the point. Martin can hold this out for his team, and they do finally manage to get a cap. 9 minutes on the clock, Sammy. I think it's actually possible that they can bring this back if we see all them stars have a reason keeping up this form.
Yeah, it looks like they're just making mistakes, and if you're playing against a team that can capitalize off of those mistakes, then you're in for a really good fight, and it looks like that's what's happening here. Like, they're losing fights based off of each individual person trying to kind of play their own game, and not trying to do it as a team unit, so I think that's getting some pretty big openings now. We have bot mode actually back on soldier, and he's behind, as well as Ams, who's back on soldier, and they're gonna try their best to get Fenrir taken down, and finally he does go down. But they really, I mean, with both of their soldiers flanking, you would have expected them to lose that mid, but they were able to hold it down with Ali back on demo man, and even though he died, he got a lot of work done that mid.
Yeah, Potato also doing just an unsung hero right now, top of the board. Kills, points, just everything going in his way. He's just farming right now, so that's really a lot of credit to them. And of course with that AMS bomb from earlier. So we'll see how this defense unfolds. We're not seeing any off classes outside of just a sniper. They're really putting their chips on the, hey, let's drop the demo or med as they open the shutter door. But I mean, that's a lot of chips to invest, and I'm seeing the server just had a disconnect problem for me.
Same.
Yeah. So, let's just pretend that the server is 90 seconds in the future and everyone left, and we just had a 5-1, a simple, methodic push where the sniper didn't do anything, and they should have had a gun. That's my guess for why this server's crashing, because they just won, maybe, possibly. Lost connection.
Yeah, oh yeah, I mean, that's, the Essentials rules for North America is first to 5 and not win difference, so that would explain it.
So we're gonna wait for our wonderful producer to get in touch with our tournament admins, and we'll see what happened here. But I think it's safe to say that that was just a 5-1, just a clean push into last. Yeah. Does the server have logs that we can look at? I'm curious.
Yep,
Nope.
that is actually what happened. It was a 5-1. They were able to just walk right in and cap that point.
We do have logs.
Ale says he got a 6K to clutch the win. I'm not sure I believe that, but I guess we'll never know.
It's tough to say. We can look at they have kill streaks on the logs, right?
Oh, yeah, let's take a
Maybe
look here.
that'll show up at the bottom. Just 6 at the bottom.
Nope, he is a dirty
Not
liar.
even once.
No kill streaks for Ale. That is a shame.
Ali's speaking a little bit more than what he should, but
let's take a look at the main stat that matters here. Air shots. If you got the most air shots, you won the game, and that goes to Ams. Ams with 9 air shots, the clear winner of this match.
And he also had the second most kills, so I think that's definitely accredited to him for being the MVP of this match. Every mid, he was single-handedly getting 1 or 2 frags on his own right, and then surviving, you know, on top of everything else. Really tough to beat that. Damage-wise, we're seeing a huge turnout from Martin for his team. I mean, he was connecting pipes like it was his day job, you know? He was going to little old Nanny's house, checking under the sink, and putting those pipes together. I mean, that was like his true calling, I noticed during this match.
Yeah, having a good ping helps a lot when you're playing Demo Man. I think the damage also might have been affected by the fact that all of them stars were changing classes every round. I don't think we saw the same class setup for any round of that match, so that might have a little bit to do with it. If you're switching from Sniper to Demo Man, you're not going to rake in a lot of damage there.
Probably not. But yeah, I mean, one of the other stats I like to look at here is, of course, Potato with the top frag, being Scout. It's kind of expected. He also didn't have that many deaths. Only person who died less was somehow Mr. Muffins, who is the assist king for this match. 18 assists for him. So, yeah, I don't really know what else we can talk about. Headshots, bot mode, managed to pick up 10 for himself, and he never touched the cap. He has 0 caps in the entire server.
Yeah, that makes sense. I think you're talking about a team full of players who aren't used to capping the point, so the fact that they got it capped at all is pretty impressive.
Well, that would explain that. So, bot mode, filling in the shoes by not capping. Would you not cap if you were in the same position? No capping for you?
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm usually the one that caps because I can't kill anything, so...
Gotcha. There's the balance.
Yeah, that's why they keep me around, you know? Cap the points.
Well, anyway.
It was a good round. Good round from Gimmicks, though. It was nice to see them come back and take advantage a little bit.
That was good. You know, they don't roll over when a team like starts dumping on you with random class compositions. You know, you got to fight back and show them, hey, if you want to win, you got to win it the right way. You know, we're not going to give you the I can't think of the word here. I'm not going to give you the courtesy of finishing it up with off classes the entire time. No, you got to earn it. So yeah, good showing from EU Gimmicks Reloaded. But I think we're going to be popping over to a short music break with DJ Console, and we'll be back with the next game as soon as the rest of the matches finish up. So we'll see you guys very shortly. Until then, enjoy DJ Console.